Hey guys, meteorologist Doug Heading want to update you on storm systems that are going to roll through at least a good chunk of the lower 48 as we go through the next several days. Now we're kind of in what is a boring part of the pattern, the heady pattern. So we're on a long cycle this year. It's 63, almost 64 days, maybe about 63 and a half days, which in a sense you can say the weather that happened 63, 64 days ago will repeat. You have to take the seasonal differences. But first off, let's go ahead and see what's going on. We're going to go to the upper levels. I'm going to use the GFS model. It's a longer range model. It's okay. It's semi-accurate, but it gives you an idea of what's going to happen. So we're in a La Nina this year. So a La Nina, the jet stream, likes to come out of the northwest very often. That's what we have seen so many times this year. So you get little waves that drop into the central plains and then they roll up the eastern seaboard. What that does allow to happen is the eastern seaboard can really get some pretty big storm systems. But let's go through here. We're looking at Tuesday. All right. Into Wednesday, you can see a weak little wave that drops through. Wednesday into Thursday, not a big deal. Look at the jet stream strengthening. So we're Wednesday night. Let's go into Thursday and then Friday. Watch this system drop in. It's dropping farther southwest, which it should do because that's what happened last time in the pattern. I'm going to show you that here in a second. All right, watch how this system drops into parts of Oklahoma. Let me get that off. Drops into parts of Oklahoma, and then it spins out. You can see the area of low pressure right across central Missouri here. And then it spins out and goes right up the eastern seaboard. So let's go back. Let's go back to last time this happened. So we are looking at November 10th. See the system dropping in right here. Let's go to the next day. Very strong system, northern plains. The southern wave tracks across Oklahoma, just like this should occur. We can go into the next day. So this is November 12th, 13th, rides up the eastern seaboard. You can see this wave right in here. Now, this time the jet stream's a little bit stronger, so that's why it's going a little bit farther toward the south. But this fits the pattern perfectly, and this is exactly what is supposed to happen. So let's look at what could happen with this system. It's again, right now it's boring. Not too much going on. Let's change this up. Let's go to precip. We'll go... I want to change that up. Let's go to winter precip. Alrighty. Get that pulled up, and then we'll check this system out. Alright, so let's go through the next few days. Alright, here we go. Thursday into Friday. You can see the snow building, Minnesota, the Dakotas, into parts of Iowa, and then it drops south. It produces rain first, and then this little column of snow. So once it gets here, by Saturday, it starts to intensify across the southern parts of the plains, and then it should turn northeast. In fact, let's get a better look, and then we'll break this system down because it's really going to cover 3 days. We'll start with the southern plains, and we'll go back just a bit, and we'll talk about snow because that's what we want. This time of the year is we want snow. All right, so this is going to be Saturday morning. You can start to see rain, really from Kansas City to Joplin, all the way down through eastern parts of Oklahoma, and then the snow building Iowa, eastern parts of Nebraska, and then as that colder air works south, we get a little band of snow, and it really intensifies. Southern parts of Missouri, very heavy snow. This is going to be wet snow. The last system most of the Central Plains got was a very dry snow. This is going to be a very wet, heavy snow, and then you can see the back column, southern Missouri, northern Arkansas, even northeastern Oklahoma, and then it starts to turn out into the Ohio River Valley. So let's look at snowfall amounts of what this could drop. So we're looking at the southern plains first, and then we're going to go to the eastern seaboard. All right, I think this model is overdoing it a bit, but it has chances. So parts of Iowa, 4, 5, 6 inches, very possible. Right through central Missouri, probably 2, 3, 4 inches. Kansas City, maybe a couple inches. Down toward Joplin, a couple inches. But really from Springfield east, we could see a swath of 6 to 12 inches of snow. Again, this is still 3 days away, but it is becoming a little bit clearer of what's going to happen. Now let's go to the eastern seaboard. So we're going to go into Sunday. So we'll go back to rain, or at least our radar. And this is a simulated radar. Let me pull up the eastern seaboard region. Let's go. We'll use this view. And then we'll go at the eastern seaboard. All right, so you can see the system kind of wraps up. So now we're looking on Sunday. So we have snow from Cincinnati, Louisville, Lexington, mixing with rain through parts of Tennessee. And then it really wraps up. So that rain-snow line very close to D.C., central parts of Virginia, West Virginia, so very heavy snow. And then it starts to turn up the eastern seaboard. We'll switch regions here. And this could produce very intense snow, especially from, let's say, parts of Kentucky, and then all the way through West Virginia, Pennsylvania, so Pittsburgh, all the way up toward Buffalo, Albany, New York. But you can see that very sharp cutoff of rain and snow from Philly south, so northern New Jersey. So that's where we really got to watch this the next few days to see where's that rain-snow line set up. It looks like the major East Coast cities would mainly stay rain, and then it kind of goes over to a little bit of snow at the end. But if we look at snowfall amounts, so we're going to take it back from what we saw on Saturday. So you can see that heavy stripe of snow of 6, again, I think this model is overdoing amounts, but 6 upwards to 12 inches through Kentucky, parts of Ohio, West Virginia, and then the western half of Virginia, right up through Pennsylvania and also New York. So this is our next big system that we got to watch, and this is really kind of starts Friday night, and then it ends Sunday night into Monday as it goes up the eastern seaboard. So I'll keep you guys advised on this, as I'd like to see a little bit more snow across the lower 48. So we'll be talking about this over the next couple days, wanting to give you guys a heads up of what is to come by the time we head into the weekend. All right, guys, it's Tuesday night. Have a great Tuesday night and Wednesday.